Welcome back, guys. So this is the third week of June, and let's just go through our pairs and see what we'll be trading this week. So we have GBP CHF. I'm still going to be trading in this pair because I know this is a very potential sell that will still continue going down, and there's no way for me to just switch when I can still make profit based off this same analysis and based on this same setup. So you can clearly see on the daily time frame we have this break, and now all I need is the market to have this retracement at this neckline. Coincidentally, when it will be retracing that level, my EMA will be at that zone. My this EMA, this will give me an even greater confirmation to look for sales. Yeah, so that's the only thing I'm looking for in this pair. If you want to know the real setup, you can just watch my previous video. Now I was breaking down GPCHF, and first let me just start with the pairs that I'll still be trading from last week, so we can't waste a lot of time. So you can see which ones we'll keep and which ones we'll get rid of. Then I have USD JPY, USD card. You can clearly see that market has been bearish. This market has been bearish, and as of now the only legit setup I have is after this market can retrace to this zone here, then I can look for buys again, because this is still a very strong level for buys. This is slow. I don't know why my Wi-Fi is slow, but yeah, this is the first level where I can look for buys here, and you can clearly see that market has broken below. So all I need is this retrace to have that nice buy right there. And in fact, if I look at the daily time frame, we still have another OG level which is at this zone here. Let me just draw this line. We still have another OG level which is at this line right there, and you can clearly see that market broke and retested this level. So all I need is a weekly pullback at that zone, a daily pullback. Then I will. So this will be a intraday trade. It won't be a swing trade because I'll be looking for buys at the daily level. So you can see this is the level where I'll be looking for my buys. So all I need is to see the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the daily to give me that nice retracement. Then I'll be readily available for the buys. So let me just do this so we can't confuse ourselves here. I'm no longer interested in whatever happened in the 4 hours time frame. I just need to wait for the daily to have this initial push at that zone for me to then buy. Let me just do this. Okay, so this is what I'm waiting for, just that nice retracement to then look for buys. If we can get that, then cool, I'll still be interested in this zone, in this pair. And Japanese card JPY, it gave me this nice head and inverted head and shoulder on the weekly time frame, even broke above, but it retraced on Friday and still didn't give me any entry signal. It just went up, so I couldn't take any trade. And as of now, you can clearly see the 1 hour is now bullish. So the only legit way I can buy this is if market retraces back to this zone, because we already have the shift. So market shifted at this level, made this nice high. So all I need is this push, retest at that zone, shift, then buy. If not, even though it traces back at this level again, I'll still look for buys, because this is still the OG level, the weekly OG. In fact, if I can sell from this, buy from this level, I'm even more confident of the market to go higher, because there will be no reason to come back and retrace this level since it has already respected it 2 times. So either way, we'll still look for buys in this pair. So you can clearly see that's what I need, just that nice weak pullback to then buy. And NZD JPY is still one and the same thing. They're all going the same direction, and even if we still have that nice head and shoulder, you can clearly see we have the left head, right shoulder, break, retest, rejection, and but just no initial retest. So I still need the market to just give me this nice retracement at that zone to then buy, because as of now the 4 hour is bearish. That's why I wanted 10 bullish there so I can buy, but it's still one and the same thing. So it's either it will break and retest this zone, then I'll enter for my buys. If it won't, then I'll look for my buys at that other level. One and the same thing. Uh, this is what I'm looking for, either at this zone or either at that level. Same with CAD JPY. Then lastly, I have Euro GBP. Euro GBP. This is very clean. You can still see in the daily time frame we have the left head, right shoulder break, but no retest. Still waiting for the retest to then buy. So there's no reason for me to just close and leave these setups alone, because you can clearly see that the market is still having the potentials to go high and continue with the same trend. So there's no reason for me to just switch on the pairs. So let me just see if we can add on these four. If we can just stick to the other ones we took last week. So AUD card, firstly, you can see the weekly is very bearish, and the weekly goes with a nice bearish engulfing. Let me just see on the 4 hours time frame. 4 hours time frame also closed with a nice 4 hour bearish candle. So on the daily time frame, finally we can see we broke below this OG level. So all we need is that nice weak pullback at that level, then look for our sales clean. And even if it fails to respect this level, we can still look for a sale at this zone, and we'll still be selling when the daily is bearish, and the 4 hour, though the 4 hour will be bullish. So yeah, just the only legit trade I have is if market retraces and respects this zone, so at least the 4 hour can be bullish. And yeah, because you can also see we have this left head, right shoulder, but we didn't get the retest. So then euro usd the weekly is very bullish. The weekly is very bullish as of now. So all I need is that retest and that shift at that zone, and this is a daily and weekly OG level. So it's just one level where I wanted to buy. If it don't retest and respect this level, cool, on to the next trade. So I just needed to trace back at this zone. So, and in fact, when the market will be retracing, my EMA will be at this zone. So this will be a very nice confirmation for me to take my buys, and it will be at the daily OG level and weekly OG level, which is very interesting to me. And Euro NZD, you can clearly see on the daily it's clean, but on the 4 hour, on the weekly, I don't like how this pair is looking. You can clearly see, even though the weekly is still very bullish, and there is no any market structure here. You can see from up to 2020 there is nothing I can trade with at this point. So that's why I'll just keep this, even though it's very nice and neat. AUD NZD, I'm still looking for sales, but I'm still looking for sales. So let me try to use the daily. You can see the daily is just at this, is just still retesting this head and shoulder right now currently. And I think here is just trying to have that nice adjustment to then have the push to the downside still. So let's use the week 4 hour time frame so you can see. Yeah, so the only legit trade we have here is, once, since market has already respected this zone, we just need to shift. And as of now we can't see the shift, and we have the shift on the 1 hour time frame, so we can just clearly wait for the 1 hour to break and retest. And initially you can see that maybe we even have a nice potential head and shoulder pattern right there. So for this upcoming week, I think these are the trades I'll just add on to. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 potential trades we'll be looking at this week, which is CAD JPY and NZD. But CAD JPY, NZD JPY, they are all going in the same direction. So I think I just have to pick one. Sorry. You just have to pick one in this case. So let's just see which one looks more cleaner. Mm, I think I'll pick CAD JPY just because NZD. But you know what? Why even pick when I can just keep both? So just keep both like this, and we'll have nine trade setups for the week. So this is the end of the video, and I'll be updating you guys on Wednesday, then on Friday the results, then Sunday the new setups, and yeah, so on and so forth. So this is what we have for this upcoming week. This is on a Sunday, and we still have like I think 3 more hours before the market opens again. So let's just wait and see what it will do for us.